Good morning, Ms. Elsa. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
I appreciate your coming today. I believe it's better for us to discuss this face-to-face rather than through email or words.
I agree, but before we begin, I'd like a clear answer. Is it true that the company plans to cancel the annual bonus and postpone the salary increase?
That is exactly what I want to discuss today.
Then I will listen.
Over the past 6 months, our company has faced serious financial challenges. Sales have dropped significantly. Two of our biggest clients terminated their contract, and operating costs have increased by almost 20%. You take a look.
40%? That's a huge number.
It's unfortunately that's not even the worst part. If this trend continues, the company might start operating at a loss before the end of the year.
So your solution is to make the employees pay the price?
No, my responsibility is to keep this company alive.
By cutting the benefits of the very people who keep it running every single day.
This isn't about blaming anyone, it's about survival.
Survival for whom? The company or the executives?
For everyone, this is company collapse. Every employee will lose their job. I'm trying to prevent this from happening.
And I'm trying to prevent hundreds of families from losing financial securities. To many employees, the annual bonus isn't just extra money. They've already planned for it. Some use it to pay school tuition, some pay off loans, others support the parents of our children. Have you considered that?
Of course I have. Do you think making the proposal was easy for me? If spent weeks reviewing every possible option.
Then why does it feel like employees are always the first to sacrifice? Last year, when profits at fair hike, executive bonus increased. Nobody invited the employees into this room to share that success. No profits fall, suddenly we all expect to work together. Does that sound fair to you?
Life isn't always fair. Miss Elsa, sometimes leadership requires making difficult decisions.
Leadership also requires accountability. If management made poor business decisions, why should employees bear the consequence?
Because payroll is one of our largest expenses.
And employees are the reason this company earns revenue in the first place. We told them there are no products, no customer service, no production, no company.
I have never underestimated their contributions.
Then prove it. Why cancel employee bonus instead of reducing executive benefits? Why not cut unnecessary business trips? Why not reduce luxury expense? Why not start up from the top?
We have already reduced executive expense. Most business travel has been cut. Entertainment budget have been reduced. Several projects have been postponed.
But by how much?
Approximately 15%.
Only 15%? And employee bonus are reduced by 100%. Can you honestly call that balance?
No, I cannot call it balance, but I can call it necessary. Because if we don't reduce costs now, we might not even have enough cash to pay salaries within the next 5 months.
So this isn't just about declining profits. It's a cash flow problem.
Exactly.
Then why didn't you tell the employees? All they heard was the company is canceling your bonus. Of course they were angry.
I didn't want to create panic.
Instead, you create the distrust. People always imagine rewards when they don't know the truth. Trust is built through transparency, Mr. Desta, not silence.
You're right. Maybe we should have communicated this better, but one thing remains unchanged. We still need to reduce expense, otherwise the company may not survive.
Then allow me to show you something before you make your final decisions. This report can be directly from our employees. Overtime reports, productivity reports, attendance reports, employees certificate vacation surveys. If we are going to talk about sacrifice, then we should look at the whole picture.
Alright, I understand it.
Mr. Desta, I'd like you to see this company from the employee's perspective. These are the overtime records from the past 3 months. the production department overtime has increased by 28%, the logistics department by 31%, customer service by 22%. What does this number tell you?
They tell me that the workload has increased.
Exactly. Now look at the next report. The number of employees are actually decreased because several vacant positions were never cut, which means fewer people are doing more homework.
We have implemented efficiency measures.
Efficiency or overloading your employees, because from our perspective, those are two different things.
This also, every decision implemented has been carefully calculated.
Then let me ask you something. Over the past 6 months, how many times have you personally visited the production floor?
A few a minute.
A few times? I've been there almost every week. I've seen machine operators running two machines at the same time. I've seen warehouse staff working work after midnight. I've seen customer service representatives being yelled at by customers because there were no employees on duty. Yet they keep working. They never complain because they believe the company will recognize their sacrifice. And now this reward is being taken away.
That's not what I intend.
Then what exactly did you intend? Please explain to me. How I am supposed to tell hundreds of employees that are working harder than ever? They will think they are total bonus.
I'm not saying that their handwork is unappreciated. I'm saying that the company simply cannot afford it right now.
And a word is up or just not true.
What do you mean by that?
I prefer the company investment report. Last month, the company spent nearly 5 billion rupiah on new equipment. Is that correct?
Yes, because that was a long-term investment.
Then why is investing in equipment acceptable, but rewarding your employees is considered too expensive?
Because without that investment, we won't be able to compete next week.
And without employees, the company won't even be able to operate tomorrow morning.
So, what exactly are you suggesting? So, I cancel every investment? That our technology falling behind lost our competitive advantage? Is that really your solutions?
No, I'm asking for balance. Don't place the entire burden on the employees.
Everyone is making such price.
Not everyone. I prefer the executive compensation report. There has been no reduction in executive bonus, no reduction in vehicle allowance, no reduction in executive benefits. The only people being asked to sacrifice are the employees. How am I supposed to explain it?
Those documents are confidential.
That's true, but confidential doesn't mean impossible to access, Mr. Desta. Employees are not fools. They read, they talk, they know what's happening. The only thing they are working for is honestly.
I never intended to hide anything.
Then answer my question. Is the executive team willing to reduce their own bonus for you before asking the employees to give up theirs?
That possibility hasn't been discussed yet.
Why not? Are we talking about share sacrifice? If everyone is expected to sacrifice, then it should begin at the top, not at the bottom.
As the CEO, I have a responsibility to maintain our investment confidence.
And as the chairperson of the employees union, I have a responsibility to maintain the trust of our employees. We both have these responsibilities. The difference is, investors can simply move their money elsewhere. Employees can simply walk away and find another job overnight. They have family, mortgage payments, school fees, bills to pay.
I understand this.
No, Mr. Desta, if you truly understood, that letter announcing the cancellation of employees' bonus would never have been drafted without consulting to us first.
Alright. I admit we handled the communication poorly, but the decision has been final. Exactly why I invite you to here today. I want us to find solutions together.
If that's truly your intention, then I'm not here to argue or threaten anyone. I'm here because I have a proposal. But before I present it, I need to ask you one final question. Are you genuinely willing to listen to the employees? Or has decision already been made?
I wouldn't have agreed this meeting if I wasn't prepared to listen. Go ahead. What is the union proposal?
Very well, then let's begin the real negotiation. Our proposal is actually quite simple. We are not asking the company to pay the full bonus immediately. We are only asking it not to cancel it completely, pay part of it now. The remaining amount can be paid once the company's financial condition improves.
It sounds like a simple proposal, but in reality, it is that simple. If I approve your proposal, our cash flow will still be affected. And that close this group, the company enter operations.
Then what's your alternative? Allow employee morale to collapse? Because I can assure you, if the bonus is completely cancelled, productivity will decline as well.
Is that a threat?
No, it's a reality. Motivation isn't built by words alone. People also need to feel appreciated.
Believe me, Miss Elsa, I never want your company to be in these situations. If there were another options, I would gladly choose it.
Then let us help fill that option. Don't make this decision alone. Include us in the process.
Fine, enough. What else the union propose?
First, don't eliminate the annual bonus. Second, the salary increase may be postponed, but there must be a clear deadline. For example, 6 months. Third, management must also share the burden. If employees are expected to tighten their belts, the executive should be the same.
I can consider your second proposal. However, the first and the third I cannot approve on my own. Those decisions require approval from the board of directions.
Then what's the point of negotiating with the CEO? If the CEO doesn't have the authority to make the final decision.
I do have authority, but I also have responsibility and producer that I must respect. Just like you, I'm sure you cannot make decision without consulting your own union members and
That's true, but I can hear it their mandate. They ensured me to fight for their rights, and I don't want to leave this room carrying nothing but promise.
And I don't want to leave this room knowing that the company has lost its chance to survive.
Mr. Desta, let me be completely honest. Ever since the announcement was released, many employees have started to lose interest in the company. Some have even begun to looking for jobs elsewhere.
You've heard about that.
If your best people are started leaving, will that 5 billion rupiah investment still be worth anything? The machines will still be there, but who will operate them?
That's exactly what worries me the most. That's why I want you to find common ground.
Then give me one reason, one convincing reason that I can take back to the employees so they continue believing in this company.
Because I give you my word, as long as I remain the CEO, I will do everything I can to avoid layoff. We'd rather work together to solve this crisis than sacrifice even a single employee.
That's a big promise. Are you prepared to stand by it?
Yes, but I also make commitment from the employees. The company is fighting to survive. I need everyone to help us recover.
They already have. They work overtime. They accept the higher production targets. They've continued working even after some employees been discovered. Now it's the company's turn to prove that their sacrifice were not made in vain.
If I agree to pay 50% of the annual bonus now, and the remaining 50% once our financial condition improves, will the union support the company efficiency program?
We will, on one condition: any efficiency policy that directly affects employees must first be discussed with the union. There should never be another one-sided decision.
That's a responsible request, I agree.
And one more thing, I want management to explain the company's situation directly to all employees. Not through a memo, not through an email, but in a face-to-face meeting. Let them hear the explanation from the CEO himself.
I'll do it. because perhaps what we've been lacking isn't only money, it's communications.
Then I believe we are finally moving toward a solution.
Miss Elsa, I think it's time for both of us to be completely honest. If I agree to every demand the union has made today, I put the company's financial stability at risk. But if I reject every proposal, I risk losing the trust of everyone employed. Either way, the consequences are serious.
I understand your position, and I hope you understand ours as well. I'm not here to win on an argument. I'm here to make sure that no employees feel abandoned by the company they have helped build for so many years.
I truly appreciate that. To be honest, I started my career as an ordinary employee. I know what it's like to wait for the annual bonus. I know what it will like to worry when the company is going through difficult time. That's why this has been the hard decisions if we had to make us as CEO.
Then let's prove this company truly values its people, not only when business is good, but also when times are difficult.
Alright, I will present a new proposal to the board of directions. The annual bonus will not be cancelled. Instead, the company will pay 50% of the bonus next month. The remaining 50% will be paid once our financial conditions improve and our business targets are achieved.
I appreciate the decision. What about the salary increase?
The salary increase will be postponed for 6 months. However, I promise that after 6 months, we will review the company's financial performance together with the unions. If our financial condition improve, the salary increase will be implemented without any further delay.
That's fair. And what about the efficiency program?
Any efficiency policy that directly affect employees will first be discussed. Will union representative? I don't want employees to feel ignored even again.
That's exactly what we've been asking for from the beginning. Communication, transparency, and mutual trust.
In return, I hope the union will also support the company, encourage employees to maintain the productivity, share ideas on how we can work more efficiently. If we are going to overcome this crisis, we have to do it together.
I will deliver your message to all union members, and I truly believe if the company keeps the promise you've made today, the employees will stand by the company as well.
So, do you have an agreement?
Yes, we have an agreement, not because every one of our demands has been fulfilled, but because today we cause the dialogue instead of conflict.
Thank you, Ms. Elsa. I hope that after today's meeting, there will no longer be a gap between management and our employees. Starting today, we move forward as our.
And I hope today's agreement marks the beginning of a new culture with this company, a culture that values not only profit, but also the people who make the profit possible.
Okay. Next week, I will hold a meeting with all employees. I will personally explain the company current situations. No more rumors, no more hidden information.
That's your decision, because trust always begins with honesty.
I hope the next 6 months will mark the beginning of our company's recovery.
So do I, because in the end, the success of this company doesn't belong only to management, nor does it belong only to the employees. It belongs to everyone who works together to build its future.